Hello my friends, my name is Dragonheart, the Prince of Wales, and let's talk gaming. Hello there, and welcome to this week's episode of Let's Talk Gaming. I hope you're having a great Friday so far. Today we will be talking about Apex Legends. So you'll see behind me, I don't have the green screen today, so that's probably going to please quite a lot of you. I did that little experiment last week, it didn't go so well, so apologies, but if you don't try things, you never know. I've tried things, I know not to try that again. But anyway, behind me, you'll see I have lots of pop vinyls by here. In the next week or so, when I can be bothered, I'm going to be putting a shelf up on the top, up there, just out of view with the camera, so they'll get to have their own little home up there. But you'll notice the pop vinyls are Apex Legends, and there's 3 of them on display over there. There's Pathfinder, Bangalore, and Mirage, and then the rest of the collection are behind. I'm a massive fan of pop vinyls, as you can tell from everything behind me. But I'm also a fan of Apex, and it's only really been this year, 2021, that I've got into Apex Legends. So I'm going to try and condense this into a small amount of information as I possibly can, while not missing too much, because otherwise I'll be here all day, and I am conscious of people's time when they watch these videos. Long story short, I used to play H1Z1, PUBG, and DayZ a little bit years and years ago. I was more of a voyeur watching those games, enjoying people play competitively online, especially on like the esports front. I used to watch quite a lot of DayZ esport back in the day. I was never that good at those games, never that confident at those games, and I would struggle playing those games a lot. I think on PUBG I only ever actually won one game, and that was through more luck than judgment, and I came close to winning quite a few playing duos with Jackosaurus as well. So that's kind of my background there. Now around I want to say the August of 2019, I think it must have been. I got married in the September, my wife, and around the August, just before, I got invited to play Apex Legends with my good friends Lord Rexasaur and Tsunami. Apex Legends, you can play duos or trios. I think back then in the early days of Apex, it was trios only. They were looking for a third person. I said, yeah, why not? I joined, I played, and it was alright. I didn't think too much of it. It was very different to what I was used to with Battle Royale games. I played a few games, I was terrible. I did hardly any damage, didn't get any kills, didn't really know what I was doing. I had to get coached quite a lot and taught on how things work and everything. Because when you're a newbie, you just don't know, do you? When you jump into a game like that and never played it before. And of course, when you're not that confident at playing those games, it can be quite frustrating for the other teammates as well. So I played there, that was the case with the game. And I thought to myself, it was alright, I might play it again. I didn't for a long time. Fast forward to a few months later to January 2020. By this point, I've been streaming on Twitch for a few months, got a nice little thing going on Twitch, a nice little kind of community watching me and stuff, and my friends and stuff watching and everything. And at that point, I played a hell of a lot of Rocket League, and I got quite good at Rocket League. I got through the bronze, or bronze 3, 2, and 1. I went through silver 3, 2, and 1. If I'd continued playing Rocket League, I probably could have got to gold, and who knows, maybe even platinum. I felt like I was a good player. I'd score more than I'd concede. I'd win more than I'd lose. I couldn't do the really fancy, jumpy, flippy things with the cars, but I could play really good stuff. And I always had good fun streaming it, and I might stream it again sometime because it is such a good game to play. But Rocket League, it took over a little bit, and I needed a little bit of a break. And around January of 2020, I also decided to do a charity live stream for mental health. It's for Samaritans, and we actually raised £600, which is great. Planning that stream, I did a 12-hour stream. I did it in 2-hour sections, and in those 2-hour sections, I included Apex Legends, and I invited my friends Tsunami and Lord Rexasaur again to play with me. So far, so good. We're about 4 minutes or so in, and I've given you quite a lot of information in a short space of time, so that's good. Played Apex Legends with them. I enjoyed it. Again, didn't do that well, but I kind of left that stream on a big high, obviously, because of the money we raised and the fun that I had and everything. But I also thought to myself, I would like to play Apex again, I think. Over the next few months, I had a few games, started playing with some other people, played a few more games with Rex and Tsunami, played a couple of games like Damien and Khan, and people in our community, Kahuli, Cucumber Key, people like that. And then as time went on, I got more and more invested in this game. It took me ages, but I got my first win. It was a bit of a cheat kind of win, really, because we were messing around on Discord one evening, and we ended up being able to get into the same game. We had 2 teams on Discord. It was Jackosaurus, he, Telnor, I think Kahuli was there. There was 3 and 3, and basically we were able to get the same game on Olympus. We parachuted down. The 6 of us stayed on a building. We basically shot anyone that came our way, camped there until the very final ring, and then I stayed in the ring. And they all fought each other, and we ended up getting the win. It was a very cheesy win, but as somebody who never experienced a win on this game at that point and played quite a lot of hours on it, I was super thrilled, and I got hooked ever since. Over the coming weeks, I got some wins on my own back. I partnered up with my friends Tom and Rex and people like that, and we started getting some wins. That was good fun. And yeah, I got into the lore of the game then and learn about these characters that are behind me right now. You know, Pathfinder's backstory of where he came from, who created him, that sort of thing. Bangalore, the military hero with a shady past. You know, what happened to her brother, things like that. Respawn and you know, EA and stuff, they've created such a great thing with Apex. I know it lends heavily on the Titanfall lore as part of the same universe, but the characters are larger than life. They have fantastic abilities in the game, and it's such a unique way to play a battle royale game. Like, I don't feel like I can go and play another battle royale game. That's how I feel with Apex. Like, if I go and play Fortnite, if I go back to PUBG, or if I try something else, I don't know if I'd enjoy it as much. And that's because it's something with Apex that has a pull. Being able to solo queue now or play duos is great, so you can solo, duo, or trio. They're obviously, every season they're changing things. They're changing the meta. They introduce a new character all the time. They'll tweak and buff or debuff certain legends depending on feedback from the community and what they think they need to do. And that's pretty cool, the fact they've done that. They've added new modes like Arenas mode, which is really fun to play if you want a nice change of pace when you're playing the game. They've added a new map recently as well, so it doesn't feel as repetitive constantly. So I like the fact that the game changes and there's stuff that can keep you there and keep you playing. But I've got to the point as well with Apex where I feel like I've improved so much as a player over this past year. It's been the game I played the most of in 2021. It's a game that's got me through some sort of dark times in my life. I feel like this year has been very difficult for a number of reasons I'm not going to go into in this video, but it's been such a great game. I can come back, you know, in the evenings from work or wherever, chill on the PlayStation, check it on, because free to play, so just download it, got my account to play it, no problem. Or if some people are on Discord and want to jump in for a game or me to join, I can switch PC on, sit by your keyboard and mouse and play and join and have fun with them as well. And what I like about the game is I can play it super competitively and try to improve, and I think I have improved to an extent this year. You know, I went from somebody who was shy and timid and couldn't really hit a barn door, you know, when I first started playing, and not really understanding how the game works, to understanding how the game works, to getting kills and assists. And my damage isn't, you know, it's not spectacular. I'm not somebody who gets 4k damage or 3k damage or anything like that. I don't even get 2k damage. I've come close to 2k damage on a couple of occasions now, but generally speaking, you know, I am getting kills. I think I had 7 or 8 kills in one match, which is my highest. I was like, whoa, what have I done? I've got good at this game all of a sudden. Whoa. It only happened once. But generally, you know, I'm getting kills and assists, and my damage is better than it was. I'm playing more intelligently. I know how people's abilities work in the game and stuff, and I'm just so happy to play it. And my friend Tom, like I said, he got into it. He's somebody who doesn't come from a first-person shooter background competitively, but he's got into it and he's doing all right now. He's playing on Xbox with some streamers and stuff, and he's having fun doing that, which is great for him. One of my proudest moments, I think, this year is my wife, Panda. She loves Apex. She's a bit like me when I said at the start about watching esports, PUBG and stuff years ago and enjoying that. She likes watching Apex on YouTube. She likes watching Ragtag, the greatest gutter tier gamer of all time, and Gamer Merchant, two completely different YouTubers. Gamer Merchant is without doubt one of the best Apex players I've played. He solo kills with Rampart and just wrecks lobbies and gets like 20 kills plus most games and stuff. He's so good. He's absolutely cracked. And Ragtag is more like me. He's more of a bumbling kind of thing. Although I say more like me, he's a fantastic player as well. He's in like gold, silver, platinum lobbies. I think he's in. He's plays at the high standard. He streams. He's a content creator. It's his job and everything. But everything is so wholesome in his videos, and even though in like first-person shooter games, the competitive games, there can be quite a lot of toxic behavior in communities and stuff. He has like no toxic thing at all. He's even when people are like randomly teaming up with him and they're quite aggressive or quite thing in how they approach it, he can sort of diffuse it so easily and be so calm and wholesome, and it's like, wow, I wish to be like you. Do you know what I mean? So they're both people who we both enjoy watching. But Panda, you know, she watches some of the competitive stuff for me in the past, the PUBG and also the Apex competitive stuff that we watch when it's on as well. And she also likes watching people on Discord. Our friends will often put streams up on Discord, and we'll watch them play and have a laugh and fun and hang out for a couple of hours, and it's really good fun. We really enjoy doing it. And lately, she's decided to take the plunge. She's started playing herself. So what we do, she goes onto the PlayStation 4 in the bedroom. She will have a headset on. She will plug that into my tablet or her phone. Her phone, for some reason, it cuts out. So she'll go into my tablet on my account on Discord and talk with that, which is a bit clearer. I'll go on the PC by her. I'll log on to her Discord if she's using my tablet on her profile, but you get what I mean. A little bit fiddly, but it's fine. And we'll do duos together. And we've started doing some duos, and we've done some trios with some people. Damien's had a couple of games with us. My friend Tom, 90 Gold, he had a few games with us. And our friend Rex started having a few games as well. It's been good fun having some people join us for trios, and me and her have done some duos. And on stream last week, we actually got our first win as a duo together. And it was so great to see, because she's somebody a little bit like myself, where she never played these games before. She doesn't really watch, or does watch them, but doesn't ever used to play these competitively, like on a PlayStation. She comes from like a Final Fantasy kind of background and Resident Evil kind of background in games, not first person like these are. And for a long time she watched these games with me, but to see her join, take part, have some fun, and mess around in some matches, to go from that, and she got her first like couple of kills, and she had like 19 damage, and we were like pissing ourselves laughing because she basically like stole like my kills, or I was like bang bang with like a Mozambique, 19 damage because she just clipped them, and it's like, oh cool, you've you got your first kills, well done. I had like a few hundred damage, she had like 19, but it was good fun. But then to see her like go on stream with me in front of people and win, we actually won our first game as a not actually our first game as a duo, but we got our first win on stream as a duo, and we enjoyed it. We had 5 kills in the squad. We only had like 1,000 odd damage. It wasn't anything spectacular, but she assisted. I got some kills. We played the ring as you would on like an esport, where you're looking at like rotations and stuff, and we've actually got it on Twitch channel. I might put it on the YouTube channel at some point, because I think it is a good watch, and I am quite proud of it. But yeah, it was good fun, and yeah, I'm proud of what she's achieved. And my point of this video, because I've gone on a little bit of a tangent at times, but I've kept it quite concise, hopefully throughout the last 13 or so minutes, is that it's a good game, and I'm looking forward to playing more of it. If any of you want to play Apex with me, then let me know. My Discord should be in the description. I got my Twitter and stuff in there, so just hit me a message, send me a message, and we'll go from there. I play on PC and I play on PlayStation, so even if you want to play in the evenings and just chill and not really think about it, I can lie in bed and play, or you can just join me, or whatever. But yeah, I'm looking forward to what 2022 has to hold for Apex. I'm hoping we'll do some more tournaments, because we had some tournaments in the summer that we did. One of them was really good. We actually got to do some casting and stuff, which was fantastic. One of my favourite memories of this year is in the summer watching my friend Lord Rexasaur with his comrades of Kincia and Telnor absolutely wreck on stream. Like, they absolutely wrecked in the tournament. They got the highest points and kills and stuff of any single round in our tournament that we had. And I actually got to live com that match. It was just like fate, like timing. I was like there at the time. I was like, oh my god, losing my shit on stream, casting it, eating a Domino's pizza while I'm watching them. That's like one of the best memories for me of this year, gaming wise, with friends and stuff, and just losing my shit at how well they played. I was like, oh my god, what's Kincia? Kincia's pulled it out the bag, and there goes Rexasaur. Just like proper getting into it like esports. And I want us to do more of that, because that like is so fun. And the good thing with our little group of friends that we got on our community on like Kahooli's Discord, because it's all down there, is that there's so many people who have so many different abilities and stuff with this game, but it doesn't matter because we'll find a way to sort of make it work. No one's really that judgmental or anything. It's all just having some fun and playing and enjoying yourselves, and that's why I like it so much. And hopefully we can do more tournaments like that again and go from there. So I think that'll probably be it. We're about 15 minutes or so into this video now. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I've been Dragonheart. Until next time, goodbye.